It seems that not too many game developers are actually using itch.io to its full potential. I know I'm number one in that category.
Hi, I'm Ghost from GhostszMusic.com, and you're listening to The Dev Room. But first, let's hear from our sponsors. Today's episode is sponsored by GhostszMusic.com, the only place for developers to learn how to create their own video games, be better developers, as well as have a greater understanding and dialogue about being a better developer.
See, as developers, I think there is one platform that is very underutilized, and I'm going to be talking about it today. And that platform is itch.io. Itch.io, for people that don't know, is a place where you can upload any one of your game projects. Doesn't matter if it's downloadable through PC, Mac, or playable through the browser, or playable on Linux. It doesn't really matter. You can put an executable up, people can download it, either donate, don't donate, but it allows you to get your game to mainstream audience or anybody looking to play, just like how Newgrounds was back in the day. Um, what I One thing that I've really noticed is that it seems that not too many game developers are actually using itch.io to its full potential. I know I'm number one in that category. Um, if you guys did not know, yes, I do have an itch.io. Link will be in the description or through the show notes. Um, the game that I had posted up was my prototype for what is it? Actually, it was a game jam. It was for Global Game Jam 2020, and the name of the project was The Lab. Um, no, I did not do any marketing, did not fix up the game page, did not do nothing. I literally just slapped it up there, put it up there, and hopefully somebody will play it. But again, it's not utilized to its full potential, just like most game developers. Um, you need to, if you're really putting stuff up there, even if it's for a game jam, you need to start taking it serious. And what I'm talking about is promotional art, description, a really lengthy and in-depth description of the game. Maybe you might want to put control schemes on there. Maybe you want to put a bunch of screenshots on there, and you want to make it look like if this was a professional release, even though it is not, even though it might be a game jam, even though it might be a prototype. The reason why I say this is because remember, pretty stuff attracts people. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching me in video form. But really think about it. When was the last time that you went to, let's say, a GameStop and you were looking for a new game to play? Did you look at the game that probably was bargain bin, probably like 99 cents? I know I did, but um, did you actually see that game and say, hey, that game might be fun over, like, let's say a Halo or a Super Mario Brothers, something that's very polished? Um, Chances are about 95%, and this is just me throwing numbers out there, may have said no. And the reason for this is because, again, pretty stuff sells. If you start to utilize and take care and start to actually take your itch.io serious, even if it's a prototype, you'll get people to play. You'll get people to actually play test, give you feedback. This feedback, as we keep on saying on the podcast, is mwah, very needed and delicious. So keep giving me all your feedback. And it means on everything, podcast, everything. I don't know why I'm whispering, but kind of feel like that was a joke. But yeah, the more feedback that you get, the more uh, the more you can develop your skills as a game dev. Like I said in the last one, or maybe it was a couple before, um, feedback is so important. Um, you'll never know if a game is fully fun or actually worth just the amount of time playing with if you don't get that feedback. And without taking your itch kind of serious, you're never going to get your games to ever have exposure. Nobody's ever going to know what your company is, or your game production studios is, or if even if you're trying to land a job in the industry, uh, none of those people that you really want to see from those companies will be looking at your product because, again, you didn't take it serious. This is why you need to put yourself in a position where you actually start to take things serious and you start to practice and, put all that energy and effort into these itch.io pages. Again, as I keep saying, pretty stuff does sell. And with that one, I would love to see what you guys are actually doing. So if you do have an itch page, please link it in the comment section below or leave me a message on Anchor. I would love, love, love to actually